Hi, I'm Colin Ong. I want to use a case study that happened a few days ago and to show you how reading the news can also help parents bond with their children to prepare for management of business. So you don't have to go to a commercial school and study MOB, which stands for management of business. You can apply it and you can link it to the news and all that. So I hope that parents can feel more empowered that they don't only have one avenue to prepare for management of business. As I said, management of business is not a new subject in Singapore, but officially is offered only by one government school. Any number of private schools in Singapore can offer MOB. I don't think any commercial school in Singapore has a monopoly in MOB. From my knowledge, I think maybe about three or four prominent commercial schools are offering MOB. So just wanted to share this with parents who are wondering. MOB sounds MOB sounds very interesting. Management of business sounds very interesting. Yes, but the new syllabus is pretty hard and pretty challenging. So, especially if there are teachers who used to teach business studies at O levels who think that they can just transit over to MOB, my professional, from my professional viewpoint as a very experienced MOB teacher and of course a university lecturer, it's not that easy. So be very careful. And that's the reason why I'm doing all these videos. It's because I want to educate parents before they make the wrong decision. And because of this wrong decision, their children or their son or daughter may not be able to go to local U because they do not do well for MOB for A levels. Okay, let me just continue. All right. Now, assuming that I'm adapting from a actual case study, assuming that it's Christmas Eve and there is a logistical problem and there's a blackout and a large number of customers across Singapore are unable to get their food delivery or their dinner delivery for Christmas Eve in time. They were, I think, to make the scenario more realistic, they were actually supposed to go to a different various locations of shopping mall to be able to collect their Christmas Eve dinner. So assuming that you are that company and this happens to you, I mean, through the best of your efforts, you can't salvage the situation. Quite a number of angry customers did not get their Christmas Eve dinner. What can you do? So, well, for starters, if this was a case study for management of business, firstly, apologize. So you have to show your honesty and saying sorry. Do not just give excuses because people are very heated up. You have to protect your brand. So get down to it. You made a mistake, just apologize first. Number two, they give a refund. All right. Number three, have an urgent meeting with your management staff and all the managers of the different branches because some of the customers are going to be very emotional, very embarrassed, and they're going to harass your staff, and your staff may not know what to say. Sometimes by your staff saying something that won't happen makes it even worse. You know what I mean? So have a kind of a question answer, so that at least your staff may not be so harassed to give the wrong answer because they thought this was the right answer. So the staff says this and the expectation of the customers is this, it gets more heated up. And most important is have an urgent meeting to make sure that this won't happen again because New Year's Eve is coming, and I believe that a lot of people are also ordering New Year's Eve uh, 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 dinner delivery. I think most important in management business, if this was an organizational culture, there must be a lot of communication, there must be problem solving, not just finger pointing in an organization, but to make sure it doesn't repeat again because F&B needs a lot of help. So that's how I relate management business to a real life case study.